Soapy Morning! Hi everyone! So this is a pot cleaner. This is yet another use for the liquid soap that we made in an earlier video. So all I'm adding is a couple of ounces of liquid soap. I'm going to add in about an ounce of the vinegar and then a tablespoon each of baking soda and powdered pumice. And of course, when you mix vinegar and baking soda, you get some bubbling. You remember those volcanoes from grade school, don't you? So I just mix all this up into kind of a loose paste. The most important thing is to make sure the baking soda and the pumice are well incorporated within your liquid. So I keep all of my all-clad pans pretty clean, but this is one of my mother's old Revereware pots from sometime in the 1950s. It's really old, and it's got some really old muck on it. And so I thought, you know what, I'd dig this out and use this just to show you how this works. Now, why would you make your own when they sell products that clean copper and clean pots and pans and stainless and all that sort of thing? Well, you know what's in this, right? You know what's in that liquid soap. You saw me make it. You can make it yourself. Then pumice, baking soda, and vinegar. These are all things that you could ingest. I wouldn't suggest it, but they're safe for you and your family. If you look at things like copper cleaner or other metal cleaners, you're going to see some very toxic chemicals. Matter of fact, they say wear eye protection, wear a mask, do outdoors, don't operate machinery, you know. So please be careful with those products if you do use them. But what I wanted to show you with this is just how easily this works. I'm not having to put a lot of elbow grease into this. I'm just rubbing it in. That's all I'm doing. Now this took about 10 minutes. I'm not going to tell you that it just dissolves it all immediately, but it works. And I'm going to tell you where I use this a lot too. It's in my shower. Nothing removes soap scum like this. And you can breathe, you know. It's not an overwhelming amount of vinegar. You should still always have ventilation when using anything that's not just oxygen, right? But you can feel safe with a product like this. And I just want to show you what a terrific job it does. And look at the dirt. And this is probably 30, 40-year-old of years old muck. And this does take it off. Now there's some pits and stuff in the metal that this obviously won't work on, but it really does a terrific job. Now there are all sorts of things you could use to do this. There are people who use flour and salt and just a myriad of items that you could use for doing this sort of thing. But I just wanted to share this with you, that there are alternatives to whatever you're doing, and that are green and safe for you to use and yet still effective. I want to thank you all so much for your suggestions, for your wonderful comments, and just for being you. We're very close to 400, and that means a new drawing is coming up, and I've got something good planned. So stick around for that. Have a fantastic day, everyone, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.